Hello, KP and Shadow. How are you guys doing? And let me and Justin, good to see you. I'm actually kind of on the fly trying to figure out. Let me close this real quick. Want to do some GameCube, and the picture for that is like super washed out and or like super bright. The Elgato Studio app is so much more limiting compared to the previous where I used to capture my footage. Yeah, why is that so washed out? Yeah, because I'm watching the stream too. Let me, I wonder if I gotta kill HDR on my main display. No, it's like still like super bright and washed out. Let's see end game if we have maybe some brightness options we can adjust. And it's a Nintendo game, so it looks like no. Records. All right, how's it look to you guys? I'll do at least a round, and I'll switch it up if I need to, but yeah, I don't. So I used to use the Elgato 4K, and then their game studio as my software for my capture card. Um, but now I have to use their Elgato Studio app, which I hate. It's like super limited. Um, but we are gonna play a little bit of Touchable Tour, which no, it's definitely a bit too bright, and I don't think there's a way for me to adjust it, which is like pretty ridiculous in the app. Well, and that's the thing, Justin. That's what I was like. So I got a newer capture card, and um, yeah, I could maybe do it, albeit the thing is though, it's for me as well. It's a little bit worse on the stream, just a tad, but yeah, Justin, I got a new capture card, and then their new capture card, you have to use their newest app, which sucks compared to their old app. The only other thing I have in here, I think I do this back to shrink. A little bit better in shrink. Not using HD. It is off. This isn't. This is converting HDR to SDR, but I mean, I just turned off HDR on my display, so this is moot. Yeah, that's better, but Yeah, the old software, there's a whole thing where you could adjust um, brightness and color, and but that's a little bit better. Let me turn this up just a tad. So we have to start a new save because my old memory card that had all my data got corrupted. So I haven't played this since the corruption. I think we'll go with Yoshi. Yeah, I'd have to research. Yeah, because I upgraded, which it wasn't really necessary because I had their 1081, and now for a while now I've been on 1440. So I got a card that can do 4K. Just it's like I might as well. And I like their hardware and their software, but their new card you have to use it's an Elgato app, and it's super limited. Like it's like bare bone features. All right. So yeah, we'll do tournament. Yeah, you unlock after you get on the podium. I think unlocks the next cup you can do. So I figure we'll do a little bit of some Mario Golf, and then I'll probably switch up. I've never actually played Mario Tennis on the GameCube. I've heard it's the best one. I was actually gonna start with it, but I was just like, I gotta start with golf. All right. That's full power. Let's look at the controls because I don't have the actual manual for it, but what is it? You swing and you confirm. Change shot type. Power normal. Yeah, let's do a power shot. I don't know how much you roll in this game, so I actually do not own a Mario sports game. I do want to pick up Tennis Aces. The GameCube, they were stellar. Tennis was probably the one I was least interested in. And I picked up way back, and I've just never played it. I did play the one that came out. Was Aces the Switch one? Because there's a new one that just came out that I haven't tried. I like the one on Switch quite a bit. So I think B's for backspin. I'm doing so bad. Oh, oh, it's on auto. I gotta turn that auto off. That's right. Bogey's not too bad for first time playing this game in probably 6 years. I have Mario through basketball for the DS, GameCube. Yeah, it was legit. Yeah, NBA Street with the was it? Did 180 have them? I know SSX3 had Mario and some of the Mario characters. Let's go to There's a way to turn off. Maybe you can't do it like the first game, but I know there's a way to turn off that auto part. 21. Hey, Meadow Yoshi Pro Gamer. Oh, all right. Bees instead of man. All right. Yeah. Thank you for that. B. Yep, you're right. And then it's B for backspin, A for front spin.
Nice on. Birdie putt.
A lot of people hold the GameCube. Well, for the sports games, KP, it's because they were like second to none. Oh my god, how do I get this in?
Bogey.
That's so bad. Double B for backspin, double A for topspin. Thank you. Yeah, I remember it was something like that. Well, I know like this KP, I've never played for some reason, even though like I played a lot of this back in the day, a lot of Mario Golf. I played quite a bit of Strikers. Do they have any other big Mario games? But Tennis has like a full like story mode that's like like almost legit. Yeah, there you go. Double B for backspin. Yeah. Out of Yoshi, the pro tips. Three click was how I started all the way back at NES. Don't fix what's broken. The Super Rush was one of those games where I didn't hate the concept. It just, because the good thing about Super Rush, oh, I am doing so bad at this. The one thing about this version I kind of remember is the putting. It's like it's super fast, but then your ball stops very quickly. I did way too much power again. I got it though. Because I do like that they have like both modes. Like you can do like your normal golf and then the speed rush mode. But the speed rush mode, I don't hate they tried it, but it was definitely lacking. My biggest thing with Super Rush was I thought a lot of the levels were lame. I haven't played it since it came out. And I played through all the levels, and then I even played through like all the updates with the new courses. And they just were not, they're either not interesting or they weren't fun. Isn't there a way I can change where I hit the ball to give it some curve? Impact port, D-pad. Yeah, that's what I want. See if I can't start to develop some of the skill again. I just like to choose the bar and how much. Forever irrationally annoyed. The control pad is the impact marker in order for the bar to. Control stick has to be. Oh, so do you have to like, hold the? So do I have to like actually hold this where the marker, like where I want to actually hit the ball? Because yeah, that seemed like it went straight. Will we get through? Another thing I think this game does very well, KP, is a lot of these GameCube era sports games, you could ignore like a lot of the depth and still do good and have a fun time. But the depth was kind of there. You really got like the best of both worlds.
Nice birdie.
All right, first birdie.
Very well done.
All right, yeah, appreciate the knowledge. Yeah, the nice thing about the GameCube kind of right now, what's our wind at? 1 mile per hour, so essentially nothing. All right, so it does show where you move it. All right. The nice thing about the GameCube, KP Senti, is it can be a bit pricey, just because it's one of those consoles that just didn't get as many releases. So, but a lot of the GameCube games have now come out on Switch, and that has dropped the pricing quite a bit. Last I checked, like if you want to get like Paper Mario, I think went down quite a bit. Oh, I think I fucked that up. Oh, yeah. Trying too much before I get used to the game. Just focusing too much on the impact. Oh, I did auto there. No, I know I've told a lot of people here no. So I was a huge in the GameCube favorite system. I think when I got rid of it, I had like 30 some games, like 35 games, and I traded away my GameCube and well, I didn't mean top spin there. Oh yeah, I got rid of it and probably all but like 7 games. Which again, wish I did it, but I was like 17 at the time, 16 at the time probably. And I was like, I won't miss this stuff. And then sure enough, when I was like mid-20s, like a decade later, I was just like, man, I wish I didn't get rid of my GameCube. But some of my games are, again, I think I kept like 7, so a few of those are still my original games. But I got back into collecting GameCube like 2015, 16. So it was right before GameCube started to get pricey. So a lot of games I was getting for like $10 to like $30. Hey, Miss Moon, good to see you. I keep doing the auto. I don't mean to do the auto, but I got most of my collection back right before the stuff really shot up, like in 2000. By like 2018, I had most of my collection over there. There's still a few games. I wish I would have got, especially back then. I remember looking to buy a Twilight Princess or Triple Robo, and I want to say they were like $80, $100, and I was just like, I don't want to pay that much. But now they're like $200 games. But yeah, the good news was a lot of the games I picked up, I got when they're still reasonable price. I still got a couple good deals, like Miss Moon. Um, I got a copy of Metal Gear Solid Twin Snake. So that was one I rented. I never owned, but I rented it twice and like beat it and played the hell out of it. Like each time I rented it. I remember at the time it was like 50, 60 bucks. I did not.
Nice.
Oh, I guess that's on
Birdie
it.
putt.
I don't like that it stays on Yoshi that long. It's like, let's see if we actually are gonna make it. But
Nice
we got
ball.
par. Let's see, because how much is that game going for right now? Price charting, Twin Snakes. I know price charting's not necessary. So yeah, that is, yeah, $100 game. It says complete in box, $71 loose. So it's like doubled in price since I got it. But yeah, price charting showing you, like, yeah, up until like 2020, it was like mid $50 game. And I remember I found that at this. There was just like really, not to be like me, but this really just shitty game store where I worked. They had like 3 retro stores. One of them was like one of those like semi-corporate ones. If you've ever heard of Disc Traders, I don't know if they're regional, but they have like every big city has one. They do movies, games, and then they had like 2 mom and pop ones. And the one mom and pop one I liked a lot, good selection, and the other mom and pop one was like, oh, I did not mean to do Super Backsman. The other mom and pop one was like one of those, it's like almost a room attached to their house, and it was like not heated. This was like in the winter, you'd go in there and be in your coat, and it was just like, again, not to be mean, but just like real like dirty and like not very nice in there. And they had a very small, like it was like the size of like a bedroom, but they had cash register and games and stuff. And I went in there and they maybe had like, I remember like 20 GameCube games, and one of them was Twin Snakes. I'm like, awesome. And I looked and I remember it was like 20 bucks. I'm like, hell yeah, I'm picking this up. Like that's like right when I was getting back into collecting for my GameCube. And that was like my, at the time, probably like my like best find and like best deal. I remember I was just like, I got this like half off. Those stores are fun. Is that a Vinny C? How are you doing, Vinny? I can and I like going to this like odd kind of out of the spot stores too, especially for game stores, because you never know what you're gonna get. But like, I'm not exaggerating. I'm pretty sure this store was just like an old guest room attached to their house, and it was every time I went in there was always like in the winter for some reason. It was always so cold, and I'm sure that place doesn't exist anymore. The other store in the area is where I got a lot of my early games, though. But that guy is always kind of weird who ran that store, because I'd always tell him, I'm like, I'm getting back into collecting GameCube. Like, I gave him like my number, my email. I was like, if you have people drop off GameCube games, like, let me know. I'll come and buy a lot of them, because I'm looking for like get a lot of games. And he's like, yeah. And then I would always go in, and he'll have
Nice shot.
someone came in and dropped off like 100 GameCube games or something. I'm like, dude, like, why don't you call me? Because like half of them would be picked through by then. He's like, oh, I forgot. I'm just like, do you not want money from me? Like, Yeah, that was definitely one of my favorite things about Japan was I got to like relive that like retro game experience going to a bunch of those like oh that tree. There's no way. Oh, that's not far enough. Yeah, there are still so many of those stores, and a lot of them are still like such good pricing. Because there's still like mom and pop stores around me, but you know, you go in there and you find something that's decent, and you're paying eBay prices. And over there, like, I kept the stickers on them just because it's so cool. Like, again, how much does a loose Chrono Trigger go for here in the States? Like 480 yen. That's like literally at the time I was over there, that was like $2. Like, where can you buy Chrono Trigger for $2? And yeah, like this box is pretty beat up, like, I'm not gonna lie. Final Fantasy 6 in box. Has a book, has everything in here. I think I paid, I might have the receipt in here. I know I wrote it down in my notes if I didn't, but it's like we had the book as a kid, but the book like fell apart. I don't know whoever came about it, but I think I got this complete in box for it was 1,600 yen. So we're talking like $10, $12 when I was over there. So that was one of the best things about being in Japan was I got to really got to like go to that like retro experience. Because even by the time I got back into like a little bit of retro with the GameCube, the market had already boomed. But we still have at least one really cool store. A guy, it's called the Swap Meet. This guy runs near me. I go there every once in a while. You didn't bring us with you. Next time I'll have to pack in a suitcase. Yeah, I was talking to the wife and I really want to go back there. So we're talking like doing something next year, so 2027. You guys like to swap meat all day? Vinny, if well, I've never actually been to a swap meet, but that is the name of the video game store in town, like the like last mom and pop one. You hear me?
Nice shot.
Well, Justin, let me know if you have some GameCube ones if you're looking to sell. There's still a few I'm looking to get. I don't know if you... I have 120 or so. I have most of what I'm looking for. But even there's some common ones that I also pick up at decent prices. I was almost gonna go to that, Vinny, but when is that? Because isn't that April? Yeah, I'm replaying it, Miss Moon, because I had like a main GameCube card, like an official GameCube card. The big one they had that was like 1,000 blocks or something that I had most of my saves on, and years ago it got corrupted and I lost all my saves. So this is one of those games where I'm having a replay from scratch. Yeah, I know we had talked about it because I was gonna go to it this year, Vinny, but me and the wife are gonna be in Florida during that time. I think technically it'll fly back like that Saturday, but no, that's not enough power. But yeah, I still want to try and find one to go to with people later this year. Still not enough power. I gotta do the power on the way back. I always do it before it like passes. I do it on the way back. My goodness, my putting is awful in this game. Are there any other like Chicago, Milwaukee ones, Vinny, later in the year? I keep forgetting super backspin does less power on the hit. So I gotta hit with more power. Going uphill, yeah, that's... You have $3. There's one in June or July, I forgot what it's called. Well, I'll look it up, because I'd probably be able to wing something like that. Oh my goodness, I'm doing awful. I still have not... I think the last the convention I went to was Too Many Games in like 2014. The one I met Dave at. I've never been to a con. I want to go to that one to meet Dave. Some call me Johnny because that was still when he was tiny. And then I was gonna try to meet James Roth, but when we got there, I wish I did, because James Roth, Bootsy, and Mike Matei were all doing a signing together, and I brought a copy of I got the board game before they did the video on it, like from a garage sale, but it's one of those old school 80 board games with the Robot Tower, the virus one. I forget what it's called off the top of my head, but I brought the rule book of that with me because I was going to have them all three sign it. But we drove from Michigan, obviously that's where I'm from. And by the time we got to the convention, because they were doing their signing, it was that Friday. It was like they're still there doing the signing, but they'd close the line off so you couldn't get in line. But it's just like, all right, I give two shits, real. I like it as I wish I would have got it signed, but it's just like it's whatever. Oh, I didn't want to do the backspin. I panic when I'm trying to do the mark hit. Yeah, because I want to hit here. Cause if it seems like if I do the... Let's try this. No, James.
Nice.
James Roth, angry video game nerd. Back when, not that I ever stopped being a fan of him, but I just don't watch his content. But yeah, a little bit more power.
Nice ball.
Yeah. Yeah, I grew up with early AVGN. Not to be like hipster, but I had an older brother that introduced it to me like way back in 2005. Like back when, I want to say whenever he is, because it's during Christmas, because my brother's visiting. It's like, you gotta check this guy out, because I grew up playing like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and a lot of the early games that he did reviews on. So I thought it was a funny shit, because I was like, 17 at the time. And yeah, like the first 100 episodes are so good and so fun. But yeah, a lot of it for me is just like, I just look at it as like, I kind of grew out of the content. It got more lazy. Obviously, they started to work with Screenwave too much, and then he stopped doing the scripts. But even before all that, it's just like, I can only hear like, I'm gonna make a diarrhea in a video game so many times before it stops being like laugh out loud funny.
Nice ball.
Yeah, back before he had people like Game Dave writing rips. I still check out some of his stuff, not his AVGM stuff, but when he does stuff on like movies and stuff, some of them I still check out. Some of them can still be kind of fun. Yeah, he's like the OG like video game guy on YouTube. Like a lot of creators like credit him to like starting to like review video games. I keep forgetting to hit B. Video Game Summit. I'll try and look that up, because yeah, I'll be down to try and hit that up, see if anyone else in the Game Dave community would want to go to it. Oh, I didn't even... No. Do I have to putt? I have to putt. That's probably way too much power. There you go. KP. To be fair, I was like I discovered Game Day. It was like 2014, early 2014, because I found him. Some call me Johnny, and a few other guys at the same time. But there's a period there where I just wasn't watching a lot of retro YouTube. So I haven't seen like his Game Dave series, like the 1 through 10 series. I think I've only seen like 5 of those videos. Like even that I haven't watched all of them. Because there's like an era there, like 1 or 2 years where I just like wasn't watching like a lot of video game content on the internet.
Nice on. Birdie putt.
And the Game Chasers are someone I just never watched.
Nice ball.
I think I've watched, like before Billy's passing, I probably had watched like 3 Game Chasers episodes. After he passed, I went back and watched a couple more, but it's just not my style of content. Like I just never got, I was never really like into the flea market scene. I
Nice shot.
keep hating I hit A. Like Pat Contry did that. I could never watch his videos. Granted, not to be out here just hating on people, but Pat Contry, I liked his podcast, the podcast I used to listen to, but his videos and his I keep doing A again. Yeah, were just never for me. I just felt like he has and I have his like books. I think he does a good job with his like Nintendo and Super Nintendo books. But yeah, he's just always never been a big fan of him for some reason. With Game Dave, Miss Moon, you found him like streaming first, or like also I was talking to Dave a little bit about EXP Monthly again, Miss Moon, specifically. You might.
Nice ball.
Ooh, we got the par. You might be happy to hear this, but I was just like, hey, I know you talked about wanting to be part of one. Like, here's the games you're doing in the next couple months, and Dave might be locked in for some taking part in some Metal Gear Solid action with us. So I'll have to talk to him because I know obviously he's busy and everything, but I chatted with him a little bit. I think it'd be cool if he did like stream playing it, and then I was telling him because Twitch you can do like the shared co-op streams, and it's like we could do like the pod. Like again, if he's interested, I don't want to force any of this on him, or make it about like me. But if he's interested, we could do like one of those dual streams and do like the podcast on a Thursday. But regardless, if he doesn't want, we'll just, try and pick a deck we normally do and do the podcast. That wind does kind of scare me. Oh, I almost went the wrong way with the ball. I screwed up so much. I gotta just do auto. I think when I go way left or right on where I'm gonna hit the mark ball. I keep forgetting there's the power. I'm all about booking. There's a couple other YouTubers that I've been trying to watch, a few people who aren't doing like what we're doing, but people who do like video game let's plays, retrospectives, and I'm trying to reach out to a few other people too. Try and get some definitely try and get some more people on the podcast. Just so Metal Gear Solid is our EXP Monthly game for next month. Miss Moon, or no, Miss Moon I think recommended it, but we did a vote and it won the vote. So that's a game we're gonna play in March and talk about end of March, early April. But Dave might be participating in that one too. Ran up again third. Let's. All right, who do I go with? We'll do another another round of Mario Golf, and then maybe switch it to some tennis. But I'll let you guys pick. First character name I see, I'll go with. Oh yeah, Waluigi. Look, Miss Moon with the emo. Oh, I didn't get enough for the unlock the next cup. Do you have to get like actually first place? And I'm trying to, like, I was talking a little bit in the chat. I tried to come up with a few more ideas. I'm going to try and slowly implement them. Because especially to try and invite people on, part of the challenge is being like, hey, come on to this podcast or get involved. And some of the people I'm sure just are checking it out and just being like, you know, what's, like, no offense, because, well, I talking to myself about this, but it's like, it's still a very low views, very small community and podcast, which is fine. But obviously when we're trying to like invite other communities and people into it, like if someone says gets like 1,000 views a video and they're checking this stuff out that we're doing with EXP, I can understand why they're like, you know what, why am I gonna go to this? It's just another one in another podcast about video games in the void of 10,000 podcasts about video games. But obviously we have the spin on it with it being a book club, which I think does help. But the other thing I want to start to do is start to incorporate more things to make it feel more like a show, like not just a podcast. And part of that I think is having like good segment ideas. So hopefully some of these segment ideas kind of land and take off. I can keep coming up with some more. And yeah, and just give it more of a style. Speaking of hot tub, I think that's pretty loud.
General.
we got David to scream. I might have to adjust some of the volume in some of those. I went through, I thought I adjusted it, but Oh shit, was it that loud?
Which allows me to introduce my old friend Cool Crab.
Benny,
What a
I
cool crab.
did not
Isn't he
steal
cool?
any
So cool.
ideas from
He's got
you.
sunglasses
Why
and
would
a can
I
of
ever
soda, and he's Cool
steal
Crab.
ideas from someone named Vinny C? I had to have at least an LGR Cool Crab in there.
Taking such a holy weapon would be diabolical indeed.
A couple of them are long like
The
this one.
consequences disastrous.
Apology accepted.
Nice on. Birdie putt.
Now I'm gonna live Vinny's chair.
Apology accepted. Apology
Oh.
accepted.
We are about to fix
Apology
that.
accepted.
Did I not get a timer on that? They all should have timers. That one does not have. That's what I did.
What in the sweet hell? Buckle up! I tried fucking nuts!
When they ruin the suspense.
No, I forgot to put timers on
Any
the
idea how much that
audios.
hurt? Well, apparently there's a limit. Somewhere between a nice
I don't
summer's
have
day
farts. I meant to
and
get
the full
farts, but-
concentrated power of the sun!
I ran out of time.
Excuse me. That was the least you could do after dropping a building on me. Next time. No, no, no. If there is a next time, I'll be the one aiming the all-powerful weapon. Thank you. Although, I do appreciate you trying to fix your mistake. Just don't do it again. Now, shall we go? Or do you have any other chaos you need to...
Where can I get this through the tree?
Nice on. Birdie putt.
Well, I feel inspired to start streaming so I can have commands and just quote them for hours. Yeah, Miss Moon, I want to come up, I gotta adjust the TV a bit. Like, part of me wants to have, like, try to do like an animated Kepler thing going on. This is such a long putt. That's kind of close.
Nice par.
Actually, I'll probably make it a little bit tighter.
That was a pretty weak head, but I'm not gonna lie, you didn't even yell it. Air support, boys!
Got it?
Oh my god, he didn't retreat out of it. What is he doing? Oh my god, I got so many wipes, dude. Just drive in, Joe! Now it's happening, man!
That one needs to be louder, just on principle.
Dude, did you see that? He didn't retreat! Now they're surrendering! Yeah, I would too.
Oh, did it freeze? Oh, we already broke it. Way to go, Vinny. You ruined it. I think I might have to. I think when I was testing it, I think it shits the bed when I if like too many video commands pop. Yeah, I can force it. I know Vinny wants his pants down, but it's not gonna be what you think, Vinny.
But if, on the other hand, we were to immediately launch an all-out and coordinated attack on all their airfields and missile bases, we'd stand a damn good chance of catching them with their pants down.
You've never seen Doctor Strangelove. I didn't mean to do Super Backsman. Probably my favorite performance of Georgie Riley.
Nice on. Birdie putt.
Yeah, I'll have to mess with it because sometimes when I was testing it, sometimes it's happy enough, but other times it will, yeah, freeze. It'll like freeze the one that's trying to play next, and it'll stay on screen for like the time length. But yeah, I'll just see if Mix It Up has like cues. You're probably right. There's probably a cue setting. Play all commands at once. Don't give me ideas. That I probably could actually do that fairly easy. I'd make an action group that's literally just everything, and then just have them all playing different box like areas on the or.
I found your little device in San Francisco. Repairing it was a simple matter. It is too late, comrade. The entire world and all of its history is mine to command and conquer.
Call it Mix It Up, KP.
What is that? Who is there?
And now you've seen the ending of Red Alert 2, so you don't never have to play it again. At least that's a Soviet ending.
The president's having a victory bash at the White House tonight, so I thought maybe you might...
And that's the Allied ending.
You coming, Commander? That wasn't supposed to happen. Professor! Doc!
That's how...
Yeah, you still have that time
12-year-old
machine,
people
right?
use
Good. Could you send me back in time like 2 hours? I don't think you got your timeline straight. Catch you on the replay?
There was a firefight!
much less problematic than Vinny's firefight or don't shoot video, if I say so myself.
Nice shot.
That's what I need. I just need to steal all of Vinny's. Vinny, send me all your clips.
Nice on. Birdie putt. Nice birdie. Very well done.
I need to find a little bit more, because I was doing a lot of this work today, so I want to get like a cool border and stuff where it says expmonthly.com. Get I want to do more work on this layout for sure. 20 that wind. We'll see. We're going downhill.
Nice shot.
I kept searching like just free animated backgrounds, and I found this one. There's like 3 I found. This is the one I like the most because like you want them to be interesting but not distracting. Yeah, I still want to find a couple more so I have like more options. But yeah, that's like I think one of the hardest things for me is like finding an anime background that I was like happy with. This should be a good hit. Oh my, too much backspin, the super backspin. Oh, what did I do with the power? What was I thinking? All right. Oh my god, I'm gonna fuck this whole course on this one hole. Par 5 though.
Miss.
That was a miss.
Double bogey.
Miss is one that shouldn't have a timer. There's a few like a fart and a miss that need to be timer free. Let me fix that with miss. That needs to be corrected before I forget about it.
Miss.
Oh, it's only a 10-second timer. 10 seconds is good.
Miss.
Of course, you guys are gonna force me. Like 10 seconds is fine. I'm just gonna hear it every 10 seconds now.
Miss. Miss.
I have one kind of like that on my actual soundboard, Vinny. I have my boner alert. I thought about making it as a command.
Birdie putt.
Uh-oh. Boner alert.
Nice birdie. Very well done.
Pro tip, I can just see censored. No, I think I have quite a few farts on my soundboard lined up, but I had to redo all my soundboard shit recently, so my soundboard is. I think I have the farts downloaded but not set up. I guess is the way I need to say it. myinstance.com. I get some of mine from voice mod, and honestly half of mine I just like look up YouTube videos of the soundbite and just record the clip. And there's probably such an easier way to do this, but I'll make like the 10-second recording of what I want as a soundbite and then go into DaVinci and then export that. Like I'll trim it down and then export it just as an MP3. Like so much work. But I'll do it like in batches. I'll get like 10 of them and then just knock it all out. Because I have a lot more when I'm fucking around with my friends playing games. We use soundboards every now and then. Yeah, I see that.
Nice.
I'm
Very
gonna
fun.
message Twitch to tell me exactly what you said so I see your password.
Nice bar.
Yeah, years ago I bought Voice Mod, which is primarily for like a voice changing software, which I don't use it for that. I just got it because it has a really good soundboard ability. And I think at the time I got it, it's like, I might got it on sale because it's like a subscription or, and I don't know if you still can do this, or it was like you could just pay like $40 and get like a lifetime access to it. And I was like, yeah, I'll just do that lifetime for like, it's like $40. So that was years and years ago. Oh, I hit the darn tree.
Nice bar.
I vote you hook up the output directly to Vinny's headset. I'm -3, so I'm looking pretty good this time around. Oh, I didn't want to do backspin. Oh my god. Trying to switch up that mark is tricky. I think I need to listen to that Metal Yoshi guy and just set it to auto when I do it. Oh my gosh. I'm at least around the tree. We should have done full backspin. I guess that's okay.
Nice bar.
No, that's crazy. I still got power on that. That one hit into the trees, I think
I
like
have Boston creamed my
5
face.
yards forward. It's throwing me off. I'm like, why am I hearing Dave? I did get more Dave sound bites too. I think there's like 6 I have in there. When you do Dave, it can play.
I mean, let's be honest. You're boring.
Which that's the best one. And we can thank KP for gracing us with that one. That's the favorite clip I ever got of Dave. Oh, he was so sassy that night, Miss Moon. Because I remember you told us your boring story like way back on stream, and then that clip was from the you joined the first time I think he told the story, and then that clip is from when Noptop came and Dave did like the double shot of Crystal Skull. Now I gotta just start getting voice clips of Vinny C. That's in my next objective. I didn't want to do that.
Nice shot.
I guess that wasn't the worst hit ever. Could have been better. Done. Sink this. Show us the hole. I hate when it like hangs on the character.
Bogey.
Ice King, Vinny. You know, I need to get some Adventure Time ones too. Right?
Nice shot. Nice on.
See if we
Birdie
can
putt.
sink this birdie.
Nice birdie. Very well done.
Very well done. Oh, did I add? You know what, Vinny? I don't think I did. I forgot to update all these.
Welcome back, Commander.
Let go. Let go.
Let go.
Let go.
I will have it back.
Let go.
Taste my hand.
It was a good day.
AP's about to
It was a good day.
break everything. No, dude, I skipped it, didn't I? I don't think I put it in the command list though. Oh no, I didn't set it up.
Your brother's soul is mine.
So I have to do as an action group.
When we were wiping her block
I have Petite Pete ready to go, Vinny. But it's just every time you do it, I got just each clip of like this is what it sounds like when a man when he walks. Oh, and that's in the border. I didn't fix any of those. How embarrassing. I gotta fix all those shadow ones. No, so the Petite Feet, I need to set an action group because to play one of the three at random. That's why I forgot to set it up. They're videos.
Nice on.
So like, because I know you're saying the one you're using you can't, but in Mix It Up you can. You set up. It's called an action group, and you can have it do multiple videos, even or sound bites. And you can tell it to do them in random or in order.
Nice ball.
Like the Shadow one Shadow just did. There's like 5. Because I thought that was so hilarious. Like all the people losing their shit when Shadow the Hedgehog was announced. But it plays like 1 of 5 I made. Shadow is Chicken Jockey before Chicken Jockey was a thing. Oh, that's so close.
Nice on. Birdie putt. Nice birdie. Very well done.
Look at that, first place.
Course unlocked.
Yeah, finally the next course.
And the award goes to Waluigi. Congratulations.
This has to get done right now. Videos. Hopefully I remember where everything... Hopefully I remember all the correct settings. I don't know how long they are. Nothing's been more critical to get done mid-live stream than this. There is 7. Your command. This is called command walk. Extra petite. All right, we can get back to the stream now. Everything is Oh, it's double playing. I said double playing. Alright, I'll have to fix that after the fact.
Check the poll. He said to stay. No, wait, no, I said to leave.
Alright, let's mix it up to some Mario Tennis, also on GameCube. At least got a little further in golf after 2 tries. Yeah, I have like my consoles. I have like a little table back there. I'm gonna stream with them. Wonder, do they all do that with the petite song? Why do you keep doing the third one? And why are you not? Why you no detect signal? Our weather's been fine. We're far away from the storms. We aren't getting any of it. There it goes. Progressive. Didn't know this game was so political.
Nintendo. Camelot.
I don't think I've ever seen this.
Oh, yours. We did it.
It's perfection.
Take that, Mr. Eyeballs. Crazy eyeball man.
What are these guys?
Wait for me. In here. What's this dump, huh?
Bowser's just living in the basement of the tennis facility.
Oh, shut up. Yeah.
Bowser's just doing that forced recruitment. What is going on? His poor back. I'm pretty sure that's a sign you're an alcoholic, right? Wario's just boozing. Or because yeah, it's like your liver's failing. Or it can be like a sign if you have hepatitis, I think, as well. So I gotta update my things real quick. My what game I'm playing. Mario Kart. Go. All is right in the world. Yeah, this is impressive. Well, and you can see why people always say like how this is the best one, and why like the GameCube era sports games are just another level of production. And Bowser just committed mass murder.
Hey, mamma mia.
Oh wait, did I want? I might have had an old corrupted save. Because I don't think I've ever played this. If I have, I didn't play it for more than like... I don't have a memory of playing it, but it's probably... I missed what I even said. It's probably corrupt if it was yelling at us. I copied over, because this is like a third-party memory card with a shit ton of space, and I copied over all my saves on it, so some of them were still corrupted when they got copied over. Yeah, you have the mic too. I've hardly ever used the GameCube mic though. Yeah, I don't see it. Now we gotta watch the entire movie again. Yeah, I need to get another one because this one's getting pretty full. Only 800 blocks left. Which is quite a bit for GameCube, but... There's not enough free space. What do you mean there's not enough free space? I'll say no, and then I'll just try and save. Let me just do a random special game and try and save after it's done. See if it like makes one. I have other memory cards, but I don't know why this one wouldn't work. I'm not skilled enough to play this. I'm not. Let's just start with the expedition. Do singles. Each dome. Those are pretty good for like 2D cutout figures. They look pretty legit. Ace top spin, slice, defensive power, offensive power. Cancel charge. Lunging. Doesn't look crazy. That's power defensive. I guess I don't really. I'm not a tennis guy, so. Don't you fuck me up. Alright, so he can like hold. Oh, I don't like that.
Failure.
That was a failure. Yeah, like I get these controls are like slick. It's just like I gotta get used to it. Like I don't understand why I'm like going in my shell and not coming out of it. Or if that's like just a sprint. You stop this shit, Yoshi. Yeah, it's like... What's X and Y? Anything? It seems like he swung with it. Oh, am I just dancing with it? Is that what's going on? He still hits it. Like, how do I do a lob? I think you can only do those powers once your racket starts to glow. That's defensive power. Ooh, I missed it. go back to my menu. It doesn't even ask us to save. All right. Let's do a hard reset. We'll see if it will let us save. If not, we'll use a different memory card. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's just like
That was a pretty weak head, but I'm not gonna lie, you didn't even yell it. Air support, boys.
Got it?
Oh my god, he didn't retreat out of it. What is he doing? Oh my god, I got so many wipes, dude. Just drive in, Joe. Now it's happening, man. Woo!
It's always so weird seeing that health and safety. It just always makes you think of the Wii.
Now they're
So like,
surrendering.
end era GameCube games had it.
Nintendo. Camelot.
Yeah, it says it. I wonder if it can't, some games that just can't work with this memory card. So I know I have other memory cards. The question is, do I remember where they're at? Okay, let me... Yeah, so it's working on this memory card. I streamed to have a surround set up as a kid, so I could use Pro Logic. All right, turn. I'm assuming tournament is the... Don't go with Mario. It's just... I'm pretty sure this game like has a story mode. Is it just this tournament mode or is it something else? What's the Pro Logic setup? I guess, is that just a type of soundbar or something?
Final set. Mario to serve. 15 love.
This gotta be this easy. surround sound with the red white stereo. Oh.
Game point. Game Mario. Change course.
Yeah, it's like so oblivious to a lot of the cool things back in the day. I still remember my buddy had like a 40-inch TRT TV, and I used to love taking my GameCube over to his house to play on that. I was always playing like just on my like 19-inch. I'm trying to figure out that counter in the top right. It's at 100. Like, what is?
I mean,
that for?
let's be honest. You're boring.
Yeah, so save our game progress. I'm pretty lost too, Shadow. If you're asking me, KP, no, I was just using a sound bar for our main TV, but that started having issues, so I gotta replace it. Though these headsets are 7.2 or whatever.
Final set. Mario.
But I've always just been like a full ear headset guy when it comes to my computer. I do have a Razer soundbar at the bottom. I almost never use it though. This intro tournament is easy as shit. They probably are on their lowest setting on easier ladder. What was that horse shit, Luigi? Then just pegged him like right in the head. I got like something in my eye. What is going on with it? Ooh. I like that you can taunt. This asshole, that was so far back. That was horseshit. I had that one, and he still stuck it all the way back from like 20 feet away.
First set. Mario to serve.
Come on, Fat Wario.
15 love.
I know the new Mario tennis game that just came out too. I've heard pretty good things about it. That looks like it's supposed to be pretty fun. But the one thing I've heard some people complain about, and what I've seen that looks like it would be annoying, is just like already playing this one, I can tell you have like the special powers, and they don't seem like too crazy or over the top. But in the new one, it looks like the screen there can just be like so much going on. There's like fire, there's special powers, and like where it seems like it can just be a mess. I heard which I think it's a good direction to go, because I liked Aces, but Aces was like legit, like almost like a fighting game. Like there was like a lot going on with the mechanics in that one. And it sounds like the new one, they went back to more arcade. They took a little bit of the like the skill ceiling out, but it's a little bit more like chaotic. I almost missed that. Trying to like learn how to charge shots up. Oh, I gotta do the defensive. I didn't mean to actually do that, but... Oh, how did I screw that up? This does give me the urge to play, especially with Dave doing his Wii month, to do some Wii Sports Tennis. And speaking of Wii Sports, one thing about Wii Sports, and I know people who say stuff like this all the time, that it's like, of course you're telling that they're saying this, but I want to take a drink of water and can't pause it. And I just missed like half my mouth. But when it comes to Wii Sports Boxing, I'm not exaggerating and being hyperbolic. I have never once lost a match against a person in Wii Sports Boxing. Not once. When Wii Sports was like a thing and new, I would play that at parties all the time. At school, we'll like bring it for like, you know, when it was like a screw around day. I bet you I've boxed like 50 people in Wii Sports Boxing, and some of them like 10 times back to back, and I've never lost a match. I wish I knew. I wish I like kept record. I knew my what it actually was, because I can just keep doing that. I gotta learn how to like aim my shots better. That defensive shot is so powerful, because you're able to like charge up your racket in like 2 or 3 hits. this one best to fire? Alright, Warrior's off his game. I'm trying to play around with the controls a bit. Like, that's like the diving. Like, sometimes I can charge it and sometimes I can't. Oh boy, this might be dangerous. Oh, alright. I didn't know if it was gonna be like extra powerful since he's hitting back like a power shot with a power shot. I can't really tell the difference between the slice shots and the top spin shots. Come on, Wario. Just give this to me. Yeah, it's like if you just like... It's like they can just like cancel each other out almost if you decide to have yours on.
That's a lot of nuts!
I say, how long does this go for? Oh, I missed it. Championship point. There we go. That was finally a decent hit by me. GG indeed. Yeah, Bowser's Court. Delete the save data. No. Yeah, that might be the most adult themed we've seen Mario yet. The new tournament. I thought this had like a genuine story mode.
Final set. Mario to serve.
Let me go back to main menu. It's really I thought like, maybe it's just the opening, but I thought it had like a actual story mode. You know, it has really good special games. I'm trying to see if it just has like a learn the game. Alright, so this is the other thing. The lunge and the power. So select power shot on easy and normal settings. An offensive power shot will automatically become a defensive power shot. So the lunge is automatic, so I don't need to be holding L for that. So what's it mean by hit power shot and select power shot? So select is if it's the defensive or offensive. So let me see when it gets back to it. This is the worst way to do it. It's like whoever they call those at the bottom, the ticker. Hit power shot on. Oh, so it automatically just does them. All right. Unfortunately, I don't have the manual for this game. All right, it's almost midnight. Yeah, I need to go to sleep too as well. What do I have on my, oh, I want to go to, how do I just get to my Pixel Boot?
Nintendo.
No, I don't want to restart. There you go. That's what I was trying to get to. But don't boot to the DVD. All right. Is there anything else I just want to jump on for a hot second? Ooh, we could do some beach strikers, Vinny. Get that boob physics. Or I do have the, I was going through and downloading the mobs. There's the BMX Triple X game that came out. I think it's the only official adult rated like GameCube game, but it's just BMX game, but you play as this topless women. Like that's just an entire game. So I'm pretty sure it came out physical and you can find, but I think it's like decently expensive or something. It's not a good game, but do you know the type of weight I pull on Twitch, KP? You just play the demo disc. I forget if I have a physical demo disc behind me. We could do. Let's do a run of SSX Tricky. Mario Mix. What do you mean Mario Mix? All right, Miss Moon. Yeah, I'm gonna get to bed too. I'm gonna do just one run in SSX Tricky and then also call it a night.
EA Sports.
But have a good one. Thanks for hanging out.
This is gonna be very, very interesting.
Welcome to Select a
We need medals.
Moby, Matt, Kaori, Simon, Elise.
Who was Elise?
You won't regret this.
Set up character. Customize board. Pick a good one. Set up character. Select event. Select difficult. Semi.
Don't go semi-pro. Okay.
Snow dream. Feel the dream.
Oh yeah, the SSX song. The best part of this entire game. SSX 3 is such a good game. It's better than this one, but this one's just iconic for the song. Plus, this one has some pretty fun levels. Oh, are we gonna load though? Yeah, I think it's not gonna load. I have the physical disc if the ROM I have is no good. Let's reboot it.
EA Sports.
Well. Select.
Let's go with Eddie.
Set up character. Select event. Select. Semi. Snow.
Last snowboard in Japan. There it goes.
Previously, Snow Dream was the first and most friendly course of... No enemy.
Snow plus dreams equals
I'm gonna be so rusty. Oh my. Oh, that, the camera. I actually think this game, I remember just being blown away by it looks, like seeing like the trails in the snow on the ice. Just thinking this was like the pinnacle of graphics. Forget how to do my spin. Do you have to, I think you have to do X or something fucking weird. Yeah.
I must have left my boots at home.
Why can't I do my spins?
Best way to leave you a message is to roll one on my back.
I always love the announcer too as you're racing.
Oh, fuck.
Failure. Failure indeed. I forget my character. The characters aren't leveled up yet because you can level them up. Makes them do their tricks a lot faster. Oh, come on, that shouldn't have crashed.
Oh man, come on! Get used to this view. Go!
This game will always take me back to it was like during, I forget when, it must have been spring. My parents went like on a week or a 10-day long like vacation, like probably for like their anniversary or something. That was just me home alone, like, and then my brother and sister, but parents are gone, so they're just constantly out hanging out with friends or partying. And I would have been probably like 13 at the time, so I was mostly just at home. But I borrowed this game and Pikmin, the first Pikmin, from a friend. And I just remember that week of just playing this and Pikmin. And it just always takes me back to being like 13, 14. Just being home, like basically all by myself all fucking week. Because I think it's during like I'm almost, oh fuck, I shouldn't have done that. So I think it's during spring break or something.
Message to Eddie. Less sucking, please.
Oh, how close. 4th place. Good effort. I'd hate to see your bruises.
Strawberry lemonade. No, it's just like one of those times. Just this game and the first Pikmin, just yeah, it's just a super fun time. My parents gave us money, loaded us up with food, and I just remember like it was just so fun. Just like a week of just playing GameCube. My one buddy came over a couple times to hang out. Like his parents just dropped him off. Yeah, it was just one of those childhood like memories of just like playing video games. Nothing else mattered. No other commitments or shit to worry about. We gotta do an Uber trick before this night's over. At least landed that. Here we go. Here's another jump. Come on, give me a jump. You aren't gonna get the Uber, and here's a big jump. For some reason, me and my friends thought Eddie was the coolest fucking character ever. There's our first Uber trick. Like, I think Eddie as an adult's like such an obnoxious character. I hate him. But as this kid, like, he's so funny. Oh, you asshole.
Backside 360.
Don't look Uber. Did he see him bouncing a snowboard off his bow? Make you be a hater.
Player one from first to second. One easy misstep.
Oh, come on.
Backside 180. To an ending. Call your mama in the room and show her how great you are. Oh yeah, you're the showstopper.
Soaring and scoring!
No, I just went out of bounds. It went from first to third.
On in that spicy pig. Yeah, just put a sock in it.
I thought it was so cool too. You could like build friends and rivals. It's just like this game's so advanced.
Yeah! I just made my own day.
Congratulations.
Now JP doesn't like me as much. I think we gotta do one more. After this one, this should be the circuit, and then call it a night.
Welcome. You should be.
Welcome to the Elysian House.
I actually appreciate like a lot of these EA big games too. A lot, not all of them hit, but some of them are. I thought like the perfect type of like arcade game that you could get into. I forget what killed them off.
You gotta pick up the pace.
What? No chit chat?
And like the 2XXX games after this, SSX games after this, they're both so solid. 3 is the best. I remember kind of liking the one on Wii, but was never crazy about it.
Oh yeah!
But yeah, this was that era when you could have like these like mid-budget games that they could do like these fun sports games. They didn't have to drop a ton of money into it. But you know, you could develop a game in like a couple years that was like a solid game. So I remember they had like this, they had the I have the motorcycle one. That was like a launch title. You used to always see that like in the store. I don't think it came on GameCube, but then there's like the snowmobile one they did. Of course, SSX, and they did like the NFL and NBA Street.
But none is more wonderful than man himself.
Life is good to
Oh, come on, I was trying to grind that up.
Passing you is just as fun as I thought it. I'm in.
Yeah, it's rough starting off in this game because, like, so in most of the SSX games, definitely this one, you have stats, so like handling speed, like how fast you can like spin in tricks, and they matter so much. And you basically like level up your character, but it's like each one, so it's really annoying. It's like if you get like one really high level, like the others don't follow, but you can tell so much when you're playing a character who does have good stats. Because that's what's killing me. Trying to do all these like flips and spins. Excuse me. He just does them so slow because my spin isn't leveled up.
Call your mama in the room and show her how great you are.
Yeah, that's what's annoying. Like the leveling up is fun, but then I get it's like not the worst thing, but you basically like every character, if you want to level them up, you have to like kind of like soft restart the game because they start like shit, which is like fun for like replay value. But the thing I remember that sucked was like like at the time I remember I had like Eddie super high leveled, and then my friends would come over to play, and it's like, all right, no one can use Eddie because he had like triple the stats of everyone else. So I kind of would have to level up like the characters everyone wanted to play, like one at a time. And again, I might have been a stupid kid. There might have been like some way around it, but I remember that being the case where we would have like two characters leveled up, and
Give me that frequent flyer mouse.
well, it's at my save because I ended up getting this at some point. So I borrowed it from my one buddy. I think I traded him for it because he. No, I'm just doing singles. I'm not even doing the tournament. No, what did I trade him for? If I remember right, I traded him 2 games for 1 because I had a game that he borrowed, and what game was it?
SSX Tricky. I hope you're ready.
Because there's a game he loved that I had. And then I was just like, I don't want to really trade. And then he's just like, I'll trade SSX. I'm like, and then he's just, I'll trade SSX. And it might have been Pikmin as well. But I remember, and once it's like 2 games, I'm like, all right. But so you see, those red stats, that's like their level. Because that's why hers is slightly higher.
You
So
certainly
I think
know how to pick a winner.
I played her a little bit on the save. And then you can the big thing is the boards
Pick a good
too.
one.
So the boards give them stats, but
Rider profile. Rider profile. Rider profile. Get the dirt on each racer's setup character. Balance is the key.
I forget how the leveling works. It's like, I think as you play them, they level up, because that's what those red things are for. It's that ranking. When they get that ranking, I don't remember if you assign the points or if they auto get assigned.
Eddie.
Ha-cha-cha-cha. Cha-ching.
I also remember this game having like the making of video. And this is a pretty sure a launch title.
Idea to do a motocross-like event on snowboards. So we staged the first ever border cross race. It had speed, people riding head to head.
This is so freaking
it had jumps.
2001.
We thought we would do SSX, and then we'd move on to creating a new sport experience in a similar vein. It's just out of a passion of how to make things more interesting, to create something more fun.
I love seeing this behind the scenes stuff.
You're working from a base sport.
The first game was really about really dedicated people who had an idea, had a vision.
I think that guy sounds so Canadian.
You tend to kind of design something that is way beyond the scope of what you can actually pull off in the first versions. Now we get to take the fruits of our labor and say, okay, we got the core experience down. Now let's build the worlds we really wanted to build.
We want to be, so far away from, simulation snowboarding, and out here somewhere, we're throwing stuff in there which is just, woo, It's like, where'd that trick come from?
There's, a lot of technology the team has to create. There's a lot of innovation.
People are noticing the efforts that you're putting in now. Give yourselves a hand. This was our milestone review meeting. We do this about once every 4 to 5 weeks. Get together as a team. The team is large enough that sometimes you don't get enough cross exposure of what other groups are doing and stuff like that. So it's a really good
always
opportunity for a
ate
lot
up
of people
this
to turn
behind the
around and
scenes. I always remember the Call of Duty games that have like short documentaries, usually like interviews with real soldiers. I used to love watching that type of
first
stuff.
Create the world, which is an incredible opportunity, but it also sometimes becomes a daunting responsibility.
My normal tendency is to leave things as they are if they're working. However, it's the tendency of producers to want to keep pushing and pushing the technology. It took somebody looking at it in a particular way, coming up with a unique solution to actually make it work.
You're trying to describe the camera paths through the world. You end up doing a lot of, you're going through an ice tunnel kind of a thing, and it started off as kind of an interpretive dance as you're trying to describe it all.
We have almost 15 software engineers working on this project.
Yeah, so this one had it, and then
I hope you brought warm clothes.
yeah, I'm trying to think, Shadow. I want to say that some of the Mortal Kombats might have had them back in this era. I know some of the Call of Duties had them. 'Cause I remember a couple of the Call of Duties watching like the soldier interviews. I still remember like one guy talking about like how he killed a German, and it's just on the game. Just looking to see if there's any other GameCube ones that pop out that I remember behind the scenes or something like that. Yeah, it wasn't common. All I can think of right now is the Call of Duty games. Another one that had it, 007 Everything or Nothing has a really good one too, that's the behind the scenes making of the game. Because I think, if I recall, if you watch that one, So it's a really good 007 game. It's like third person, but this was, I think, Pierce Brosnan. I think I might have played a little bit of that on stream before, but it was Pierce Brosnan's, I think, final time being Bond, maybe. It's 2004, because I remember in the interview for this, they talked about how they were taking like a break from doing a movie. So this is like borderline like a 007 movie. It has really good production value. They put a bunch of like money into it. And it's like fully voiced by like Pierce Brosnan and Q and everyone. And but yeah, and then I think basically they kind of partly did this and then they went with rebooting Bond. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't know if I know I've played maybe Nightfire or Adrian Fire, but this one's third person. All the other Bonds for GameCube, I believe, are first person. William Defoe is in this. Yeah, MGM Interactive. So many of these little studios just don't even, I doubt, exist anymore. But all right, Shadow, KP, Vinny, anyone else here on streamer catching the VOD? Appreciate for hanging out, watching. Have a good night yourself. Well, you better be streaming some this week, Vinny. But like always, hopefully, Mondays stay consistent for me again. I'm really trying, and hopefully I'll be on at 9. I would have been at 9, but me and the wife had to finish. We'd got so far and got to the last episode of uh the Apple TV show Polybius, whatever it's called. It's like I just stream has to get delayed. I gotta finish it. But uh yeah, still on the goal of at least every Monday and then one other day a week. But all right, guys, have a good one, and I will talk to you guys later.